18, and this is gonna be Pretty Little Talks. In this EP of Pretty Little Talks, I'm gonna be talking about things nobody tell you about being a young mom. And I'm a young mom that was promised a village, had the kid, kept the kid against my will, and still had no village. To this day, have no village. Because right now I'm no contact. Went no contact because I couldn't do it anymore. But let's get into it. Things they don't tell you about being a young mom is that it's hard. It's hard. Whether you're by yourself, whether you have a significant other, you're still going to be doing all this shit 900% by yourself. So it's literally going to be you and that baby by yourself. Like I said, if you watch my old story times, watch my old videos that I posted about me in my story, you know that like I didn't have none of that growing up. Like I didn't have none of that growing up. Like let alone a relationship with my mom. Like absolutely not. I would not recommend having kids young at all. And it's just because of how I grew up and how my situation was. Like I said, you can go watch it. I'll post the video right there. But it's just been a lot for me. Starting at number 5, that is hard. Like I don't really have a list, so I'm just gonna be going at the top of my head. Like I'm just be saying whatever. So I don't really have a list. But if you can relate, comment, let me know how your mom did you, or how you relate. Just let me know. But it's just crazy because it's a lot of shit that nobody told me. Like I literally was forced to keep my daughter because my mom's excuse was, I did it and you think you're a good mom? Like absolutely not. Like I said, if you don't, go watch my video, my story time video, if you want like traction and backtrack on that. And I also have a couple story times up of when my mom kicked me and my sister out over a man. Like I never had the best relationship with my mom. Even when I tried, I would get nowhere. Like I literally was talking about in a Girl Talk episode, I was talking about how I bought her a necklace and she never wore it. It said I love you in 100 different languages. She never wore it. It literally sat in that box. I think she probably sold it by now, but like I knew from a young ass age I wasn't gonna get like the life that I was promised, the life that I would see in movies, the life that I would see on TV shows. I already knew that wasn't gonna be my life because of how my mom carried herself and how she acted when a man was present or when she had a man. Like it was just so like, and even as a little girl, I knew that's not how a grown woman need to be acting, and that's not how a grown woman need to be letting a grown man treat her kids. Like I already knew from a young ass age, I already knew something was off. Cause like I said, watching a lot of TV and watching a lot of movies and seeing how the families would interact with each other and how they talk to each other, that's how a family is supposed to act. And in my mind, like I'm not gonna say I thought my family was perfect. I never thought my family was perfect. I always knew something was wrong. I'm just like, why? Like growing up, I was like, why? Why my family? Like, why can't they just act like a family? And it's crazy because we literally have a different, I think it's my grandma's side of the family. Their side of the family actually gets together, do family reunions, that accommodates everybody's style, everybody's lifestyle, everybody's situation or whatever. They get together and do family nights. They go out and do family nights. Like they do all types of stuff. For Christmas, they get together and wear matching pajamas. Like they do all types of cute little family shit. And my family does not do that. I'm like, well, did I get born on the wrong side? Like, cause the side I got born onto, they're just so evil and hateful toward each other. Like they're just so miserable. All they do is sit up and talk shit about each other on the phone with my grandma 25 and it's just miserable. Because instead of talking mess about each other, y'all could be helping each other. And the thing is, I don't even know how half of my family was homeless for as long as he was homeless, when half of my other family live in like mansions and shit. Like it's crazy. It's really fucking crazy. And it makes no sense to me. Because yeah, everybody's entitled to their own. Nobody's obligated to help out anybody. And I definitely felt that shit. Like growing up, I always realized and I always wonder why my family would be butt out, or why my family would be cut out from certain things that the rest of my family get to enjoy. And then as I got older, I started to realize it. It's literally my mama and how she acts and how she carries herself. And it's how she is, like, just literally. growing up. Everybody already said, yeah, she wanted to hurry up and graduate high school, but as soon as she go to college, after her first year, couple years of college, she come back with a baby. And I'm like, why did y'all let her? Like, they said we can't control her. And my thing is, they really can't, because as more as I sit down and think about it, I'm like, damn. Because I'm like, I gotta find a job and literally slave my life away to make a fucking living. Because my mom wanted to be fast when she was younger. She didn't want to sit the fuck down. And the thing is, because my grandma used to tell me all the time, we kept telling her to slow the fuck down. We kept telling her to chill out. But she wouldn't listen to nobody. And I'm thinking, like, there's no way in hell I tried to talk to this lady. And seeing how she, like I said, growing up and literally seeing how my mom, how she moves for herself, for myself, seeing it firsthand, I'm like, damn, these motherfuckers are right. Because they really tried to stop this bitch. And she just kept, like, every time she came back home, she came back with a baby. First time was my brother. Second time was me. Third time was my younger sister. But she ended up passing because she was too sick. Then again, it was my younger sister. And my other sister, then it was my younger sister. Like, she didn't have Kayla in college. She had all of her oldest 4. But she lost one, her oldest 3 in college. Which is fucking crazy. Like, what the fuck were you doing? And to think she wasn't on no child support, no help, no nothing. And the times that we were just struggling, going to school in the same clothes we went to school, like going to school in the same clothes over and over, not having enough for school supplies, not having enough for anything. Like, I remember for like a couple days, damn near a week straight, we stayed in a house we weren't supposed to stay in. And we were just starving. Like, we weren't eating nothing. There was no running water. We couldn't eat anything. We had to lay low in the house. Then my mom would be constantly arguing with her boyfriend, waiting on him to bring the car back or something so she can go do something. I don't know. It was just so fucking miserable. And I'm speaking from my experience. I'm not saying this is what everybody goes through if you were to have a child when you were young. No. This is just literally my childhood. Like, it's not really no happy memories. The only really happy memories I have is when I'm not with my mom. So when I'm with my grandma. Because I know at some point in time, she had us go live with some lady. We had to go live with some white lady on a farm. Like, I'm not trying to sound racist, but it was some white lady on the farm. I don't remember her name. It was Pam, Sam, something. But she had a beautiful farmhouse. Nice little farm. She had so many animals. It was so nice out there. Like, I literally did not want to leave. When we went back to her house, like, we stayed for like a week. And then when she had to tell us that we had to go back home, all I remember is bawling my eyes out. Literally laying on the bed, crying my eyes out because I did not want to go back home. Like, like I said, the only really happy memories I have is when I'm not at home, or when my mom is not in them. But like I said, growing up was hard because I would always try to like confide in my mom and tell her little things, and she get away from me, don't bug me, this and that and the other. She always be nagging and be mad about something she got going on with her dude or whatever, and she take it out on us. Because I remember she'd always get mad at me over little stupid stuff and always shoo me away, push me away, or have her boyfriend do it. Like, if you go find something to do, go do this. Because he'd love to put us on punishment for stupid things. Like, we wake up in the morning, we'll be up playing with our toys. He'd come in our room and come put me and my sister in the corner. Like, we literally woke up and decided to play with Barbies until everybody else in the house woke up and wanted to play with, until breakfast started getting made. We decided to wake up and play with Barbies. And he came in our room and put us both in the corner. And we literally stayed in the corner like all day. Literally for waking up and playing with Barbies. And I know one time, he literally kept me and my sister in the corner so long, my sister ended up throwing up because he didn't feed us. He just kept us in the corner. He literally kept us in the corner. And if we moved, if we talked, if we did anything, he would slap us with a belt. And he literally just kept us in the corner. And like I said, we were literally in the corner for so long. My sister ended up throwing up because she was hungry and didn't eat anything. So she ended up throwing up. My mom made her clean up her own vomit and told her to go lay down. Didn't feed her, didn't give her nothing, just told her to go lay down. Then I remember one memory where, cause I don't know why My mom boyfriend despised me and my sister, but he despised the fuck out of us. He was like, "They're not my kids. I'm not taking care of them. This and that and the other." Like he would always go off on her about how we not his kids and how he ain't gotta do shit for us and all this other shit. Cause she would leave and go to work. This nigga would lock us in our room. He would literally lock us in our room, tell us not to come out, and tell Kayla not to come in because all three of us girls shared a room. So Kayla and Jocko would be out in the living room, whether it be playing a game, eating snacks, watching cartoons, literally doing whatever. And me and Gianna would literally be in the room, holding our pee, damn near finna pee on ourselves because this nigga would not let us out of our fucking room. And then we were calling his name out through the vent because we had a basement, and he would always be in that fucking basement. Literally calling his name out, asking him if we can go to the bathroom. He was ignoring us. His friend was like, "You got kids up there?" He was like, "Nah, man." And just started talking about whatever he was talking about, getting all loud and laughing, like. So then I ended up getting like a butter knife or something. I told Jonko to give me a butter knife, and he slid it in underneath the door, and I ended up opening the door. And then I went to go use the bathroom, and I told Gianna to go pee. She said no, she's scared, and I told her to go. And we ended up using the bathroom. We were still in that room all fucking day. No food, no nothing. In that room all day. And then by the time my mom came home from work, she opened the door. She said, "Why is your door locked?" We said, "Dre locked us in here." She said, "He what?" I said, "He locked us in here." And she was like, "Well, did y'all eat?" And we were like, "No, we were in the room all day." And then he was coming up. This is literally, because as soon as she came into the door, me and Gianna were still up there. But not John Quill. Her boyfriend came up from the basement and was going upstairs. And she was like, "You locked them in the room and you didn't feed them all day?" He looked at us and he looked at her and he walked upstairs and he closed the door behind him. And then she ended up making us some food. We watched a little bit of Wow Wow Wubsy and Nihao Kailan because it was like 3, 4 in the morning. Late as fuck at night. So she came home, put cartoons on for us, made us some food, and then we ended up eating our food and going to bed. Like, it's so many slight little memories I have of this nigga doing dumbass shit. And I'm like, why did he do that? Like, it was just miserable. Like, that's why I think it's 100% better that I went no contact with him now, because all I remember is trauma. Like, I can go back memory, put on detail, what I did, what I wore. I can literally do that from every memory. And it's just nothing but trauma. So I'm just trying to get it out. But literally, that's why I went no contact with them, because they don't act like family. They never were family. And then don't even get me started on times. Like, let me know if y'all want the full story shit. I'm meant to be saying little shit here and there, but let me know if y'all want the full stories. And then I know a time we went to, because like I said, my mom's boyfriends, even his entire family despised me and Jayana. And when I say this to this fucking day, literally to this fucking day, my thing is I don't give a fuck, because I'm no contact with the motherfuckers anyway, so they can kiss my ass. But literally growing up, like, we would go over there to spend the night because we get our hair done, and we'd show, because it would be my mom's boyfriend's sister, so it would be our aunt. Her name was Aunt Nisi, whatever the fuck y'all want to call her. But she would literally, we would go over there to get our hair done. We would show her pictures of what we want our hair done, and she, when I tell y'all, she would do the ugliest fucking styles on purpose. She would do the ugliest styles on fucking purpose. And I don't mean to call braids ugly, but when I say these braids were not braids you should put on little girls, why would you do her hair like that? Why not make it pretty? Why are you trying to make her look goofy? Like, that's the type of shit I'm talking about. And I'm so mad. Like I said, I don't have any of my old Snapchat, my old phones, my old logins, and nothing, because she took it all. But if I had the pictures, I would literally show y'all, because I literally took track of everything. I had everything on my little snap. But she literally braided, because I showed her a picture of I wanted like my hair braided into ponytails, and out of the ponytails I wanted beads at the bottom of it. She literally split my hair down the middle and then just braided it all the way around. It wasn't cute. The braids wasn't straight. It wasn't nothing cute. And then she told me she didn't have enough money for beads. I said she would do our hair so fucking ugly. And every time we ask her for beads, I don't have beads. I don't have money to get beads. And she would do my hair and Gianna's hair, or she did Gianna's hair and then she'd do my hair. Like I said, she'd always do me and Gianna's hair first so we can go home. And every time she did our hair, we go home. The only time we spend the night is when we have to get split. It was when we had to spend the night and our mom didn't want us being at home by ourselves. But like I said, we would go over there and she would tell us that she don't have any money for getting us beads and shit in our hair. And then me and Gianna would get sent home. And then Kayla would stay the entire weekend. Kayla's my other sister. And yeah, it's her family, but they still didn't have to do us like that. We're fucking kids, dude. Like I said, she would stay there the whole night. They would do all types of fun shit, and then she'd come back with her hair in the style that I wanted. But with a little bang in the front, she'd have it half up, half down, 2 ponytails in beads, and then she'd have the back part parted out in beads, and then a little bang in the front with beads. Literally, this almost the exact same hairstyle that I showed her that I wanted. And she came back with beads, some white and clear beads. And me and Jenna were like, they said we couldn't get beads. That's not fair. We want beads. Her mom got mad and told her to shut up. But like literally from an early ass age, I just remember everything. I just remember being done completely fucking dirty. Completely fucking dirty. For no reason. Like we were literally just kids, bro. We were literally kids. Because I know one time they left me and Gianna in charge to watch over the house while they went to go pay bills or do whatever because they didn't want to take us all in that van. Me and Gianna are playing with Barbies. Kayla and Jonquil are outside in the front yard playing with my mom's shoes or doing whatever the hell because they got into her shit upstairs. And then when they get in trouble because they happen to run outside at the same time as my mom and her boyfriend pulling up, when they get in trouble, me and Gianna want to get whooped. Y'all should have been watching them. How is it fucking our fault? We told them that we were going to be in the room playing with Barbies, and we told them to stay in the room, watch TV, or do whatever. And they wanted to go be stupid asses. Like I said, it's so many dumbass memories. Like I can literally turn these all into full ass story times. Just let me know in the comments. But it's just crazy. Like from a young ass age, I already knew I had to get the fuck away from my family, or it was going to be worse for me. And then when I started growing up and being into a teenager, going over my aunt's house and watching her kids while her and her boyfriend went to work, literally, her and my uncle went to work, like literally. We would literally, like I would literally be teased, oh, you're going to be just like your mom, you're going to have so many baby daddies and so many kids, you're going to be just like your mom, this and that. And I said, no, the fuck I'm not. I'm not going to be nothing like Keisha. I don't want to have any kids. I don't want to do shit with kids. I've been watching siblings, watching y'all kids. I'm done with fucking kids. I don't want no kids. And she was like, okay. Like I said, because it's when she was in the room teasing me about something when I was cleaning up after her kid, after he threw up somewhere. Because he would literally projectile vomit really bad. It would just be anywhere and everywhere, any fucking time. Like, it would just be so annoying. But, like, I knew from a very young age that I did not want no kids. Want nothing to do with no kids. All I wanted to do was graduate high school, then get a job, work my ass off, and then get the fuck away from my family, because I couldn't stand them. Like, I always grew up wondering why my mom stayed away from my grandma. Found that out for myself. Having to live with her and then being woken up every day and reminded I can't stay there and I gotta go. Like, that was so annoying, y'all. Like I said, there's so many story time and so many crazy things. And then the version of me being homeless, I reach out to my grandma to reach out to my aunt and my uncle. The same aunt and uncle I've been babysitting for, clean up after my whole damn life, damn near. Talking about some, oh no, if they actually came to my house, they sleep outside. They're not coming in my house. Who the fuck are you? Like I said, I cut ties with all family. I'm cool off all family. Like I said, no. And then, like I said, not having no love, not having nobody listening to me, like not literally having anything at home. I went searching for it outside, getting on Facebook, making friends with dumbass niggas and shit. I'm not saying I was being fast and roaming the streets. That's something I was not fucking doing. You can't clown me for that, because that's something I did not do. But I'm saying, like, this was when I met my baby daddy. I had him on Facebook. He was just liking everything. I went through his profile. I seen that he had a kid. And I was like, nah, you need to worry about your kid. He talking about, oh, you're judging me before you get to know me. And me being a fucking naive, dumbass bitch. I'll give this dumbass a chance. Then he, oh, let's watch movies. Let's do this. I invite him over being a dumbass bitch. And then he takes advantage of me. End up fucking pregnant. Tell him I'm pregnant. Then he wants nothing to do with it. And then Keisha is talking about some, I knew you were pregnant. She wanted me to be pregnant so motherfucking bad, y'all. Tell my son, why didn't you tell me he did that to you? Why didn't you tell me? I said, you weren't gonna give a fuck. You didn't care. And you know how I know you didn't care, because you still forced me to keep the kid after I told you. When I told you I don't want nothing to do with this. I don't want to be reminded of this every day. I don't want to be taking this nigga to court. I don't want to be being the primary fucking parent, busting my ass off. trying to live a life that never even that never even started. Like when I tell y'all this shit, it goes so deep. No, like I don't want to do this shit. Like fuck no. Like, but back to the story. Like like I said, we end up going to Walmart. She told me something. Well, your stomach is sticking out, so you look pregnant. She was telling me that, and I had like 3 waist trainers on. When I tell y'all, I squeezed myself into 3 waist trainers because my back was hurting so bad and my posture was just so off. Like I was hunched, and then like I don't know what the fuck was wrong with me, but I knew I wasn't pregnant because I had my period. It came for like 3 days and then it went away. Like it was just so fucking weird, dude. It was so fucking weird. It was so fucking weird. It was so fucking weird. And then I was so scared because I didn't have nobody to talk to, nobody to confide in. And I'm sitting at my grandma's house. She said, "Mom, oh, you are pregnant, so we're gonna go to your grandma's house because I'm gonna convince her to tell you to keep it." I'm like, "Why the fuck you want me to keep this baby so bad?" I said, "I literally don't have nothing going on for myself." I said, "I don't know how to drive. Don't know how to fuck. I don't have a job." I said, "You don't let me do shit. So what the fuck do I look like taking care of a kid if I can't even leave the house?" Like I was literally just going off on her because I was pissed. She was sitting here trying to make me do the same thing her bitch ass did because she failed at her life or whatever. And it just pissed me off because I didn't even know it was a setup until I got older. Like I said, there's so many stories I can get from this shit, but I didn't even know it was a setup until I got older. It didn't really marinate in my brain until I got older. And I didn't realize it until too late. Because when I tell y'all, my mom was probably hating me my whole fucking life. And when she saw that pregnancy test get positive, that's probably the happiest I've ever fucking seen her. That's probably the first time I seen her smile at me. Dead ass. That's probably the only time I've seen her smile at me. So we go to my grandma's house. Like I said, y'all want to see the full story time, y'all can go on my channel, my video that's right there. But like I said, I'm telling her, I'm like, no, I don't want to keep this baby. My grandma like, no, we don't give up babies. I'm sitting there crying. I'm like, y'all don't even let me do shit. How the fuck am I supposed to sit here and raise a baby? And I can't work. I can't drive. I can't do sports. I can't do shit. Like I was so pissed. And when I tell y'all, my mom was literally probably the nicest she's ever fucking been to me that pregnancy. She was the nicest. But as soon as I dropped that baby, okay, you're gonna have to get a job, you're gonna have to move out. And then on top of that, this dumbass bitch made me give her $3,000 fucking dollars out of my taxes. Cause fresh newborn off the rip, I got about $9K. This bitch made me give her $3,000 and then proceeded to kick me out. So after working my ass off, I get my car, or I buy my car so I'm able to get to point A and point B. Get my driver's shit, get my permit, able to start working, get my apartment, and I literally get the fuck away from my family. They take them over here and there because I don't have nobody else to watch her. I'm doing this shit myself. And then like my first couple of apartments, I damn near got evicted because I couldn't keep up with the bills. Doing everything by myself. Like I said, paying bills, going to work, having the kid 25/8. Like it's fucking a lot. Especially when you have no village. You fucked around and promised one and turned around and didn't have one. It's not nobody I can call and text me like, can y'all get Moo for a weekend? Can y'all do this for a weekend? Because I'm tired. I need a fucking break. No. It literally blows me because I really don't understand how I look like the bad guy. Because like I be going through when I have my little anxiety attacks and my panic attacks. Because when I tell y'all, I be going through it. I be fucking going through it. And it should be a lot. Like literally waking up off the ass crack of dawn. Waking up, cleaning, cooking, dealing with whatever bullshit. It don't matter what the hell I got going on, what I want to do for the day. I gotta make sure more ass is straight first. In the morning can go any damn type of way. She can wake up and be sick. She can wake with vomit every fucking where. That was an experience. She can wake up and put fucking doodle every damn where, but she got bored and want to play in her shit. She want to wake up and pee on herself instead of getting up and going to the toilet. Like I said, the morning can go anyway. I still have to cook, clean, and get everything fucking together by the time my boyfriend gets home from work. And then just thinking about cooking constantly, cleaning constantly, hell, when I want to smoke, rolling up constantly. It's a fucking lot. It really is a lot. It's just being the one constant emotion. And like I said this before, But I said I feel like I get the bad end of every stick, like with family, with friends. Like I can't be friends with no bitch without, I can't even tell no bitch my deepest secret without them turning around using it against me over some stupid little shit. Like that's why I can't be friends with anybody, because I be wanting to be friends with people, but people are so fucking weird. Like they turn around and start catching feelings for me, and they get mad when I don't feel the same. Like when I tell y'all it's really like that, it's really fucking like that. I can't have friends. I can't have friends. If I have straight friends, they gonna think I want their man. Like it's something. It's literally something. I promise y'all, I do nothing but exist. I do nothing but fucking exist, and it's always some bullshit. And if whether it's not said indirectly, or whether if it's not said directly, I can feel that shit indirectly. Like either they think I want their boyfriend, or they think that I think that I'm better than them when it's really the other way around. Cause why are you thinking about me that deep? Like I'm just existing, bro. Like it's so weird. Tell a bitch my deeper secret, it get thrown in my face in a little argument or a scuffle. Like I don't got time. And I don't got time. Like I said, motherfuckers catch feelings too fast. Y'all be falling for any and everybody but want friends. And then when you got a friend, you act like, no, I can't do that. Like I said, it's just so many things that I was not taught about being a young mom. Literally thrown into this shit against my will. Still learning this shit day by day. I'm trying to do better. Trying to be better. Because I do not want my daughter going through what the fuck I went through. I'm doing everything in my soul to prevent that shit. Because my mom's like, oh, it happened to me and it happened to my mom. Like, I don't give a fuck. That shit is not cute. Like, I don't even know why the fuck y'all care. That's the only thing y'all carried on. I couldn't pass down no house. Y'all couldn't pass down no money. The only thing y'all pass down is chasing a man. Like, that's all y'all, like, they act like they literally can't function or do shit without a man. Like, pathetic. That's why they cut off. I can't do that shit. I'm sorry. I'm too independent for you motherfuckers. And it's going to have to stay that way because I can't do it. But yeah, if you did enjoy this little video, please give it a like, comment, let me know what else you guys want to see. Comment, let me know if you want me to do story times with the stories I just said, with the little things I was talking about. But yeah, just let me know what's up. Subscribe, turn on my post notifications. Pretty little takeover. It'll be lit. Let's do it. Bye.